Welcome to Watermelon. These are 50 unforgettable kisses in sports. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Many say that brutal body checks make hockey a game for real men. But the collision between Ryan Getzlaf and Melker Karlsson makes me question these opinions. Emilio Martinez's reliable performance gives Messi and his teammates confidence on the field. But off the field, he sometimes makes Messi feel a bit uncomfortable.
La verdad que estaba tranquilo, no me preocupaba el hecho de...
On November 18th, 2016, MMA fighter Tanya Evinger had one of the most unforgettable nights of her life. She defended her bantamweight title, threw up in a bucket, and then kissed an MMA caster. Ludogorets midfielder Wanderson scored a goal in the Europa League and ran to the stands to celebrate with his girlfriend. The game continued without him as the goal was ruled out for offside. Although, as we can see in the replay, the referee made a mistake. In 2010, during injury time, Paul Scholes scored the late-game winner in the Manchester Derby.
And it's a goal from Paul Scholes!
And guess what happened when the team captain, Gary Neville, ran to congratulate him?
You won the Best Kiss Award that you shared with Jennifer Aniston and Emma Roberts in 2014. And I was like, geez, you're 21 at 2014 and you're getting to kiss Jennifer Aniston. I wasn't doing that at 21. I was kissing Paul Scholes at 35.
Got the pink unis today. Oh my gosh, it's always something with that guy.
Always something with that guy.
In the match against Team Nazia, Boca Juniors needed a lot of luck to secure the title. In search of that luck, Carlos Tevez kissed Boca Juniors legend Diego Maradona on the lips before the game. And it actually worked. Their rivals dropped points in a parallel match and Tevez scored a late-game winner. In 2023, Spain's women's national football team won the World Cup, but their victory was overshadowed by another event. The president of the Spanish Football Federation, Luis Rubiales, kissed player Jenny Hermoso on the lips. The result was a major scandal, and Rubiales was forced to resign. Celebrating a goal with your mom is undeniably heartwarming. It's a rare and touching moment that brings family love into the spotlight. Just be sure not to do it like Damian Diaz, it makes everyone cringe.
Arm, her fingertips, the point of her toe. Sometimes though, they get so caught up in the dance and each
Physical aggression and insults are the most obvious ways to get under an opponent's skin. But Boston Bruins captain Brad Marchand has a different approach.
His usual antics. Oh, it is a night of spite here in Boston.
We're used to seeing Zlatan Ibrahimovic as an arrogant narcissist, but when it comes to family, he's a loving and tender father.
Se di seguito non è peccato. No.
Cyclist Julien Bernard was fined by the cycling union for kissing his own wife. They considered it inappropriate behavior that could damage the image of the sport. The fine was 200 Swiss francs, or about $225, and Bernard responded he would gladly pay the fine every day to relive this moment. After the match against Juventus, Ronaldo approached their goalkeeper Buffon, apologized, and gave him a kiss as a sign of admiration.
Dopo che ha visto...
I wonder whether Cristiano apologized for interrupting the interview or for scoring that incredible goal. This girl can probably brag that her first kiss was from Rafael Nadal, and all it took was getting hit by a tennis ball.
Wow. Oh, boy. Wonderful moment though. Good girl.
All right, got to seal it with a kiss. You mentioned it. We got to show it one more time. It's a kinder.
During an exhibition tennis match, Kim Clijsters grabbed the umpire's microphone to make an unexpected announcement.
als eerste een kus geeft, die wint die witte auto.
Which means the man who kisses Janina Wickmeyer first wins that white car over there. And 3 men were actually brave enough to accept the challenge. Unfortunately, no one won the car. It was just a prank. And all of the 3 kissers were friends of Kim Clijsters. In 1992, Barcelona won their first Champions Cup, at the time known as the UEFA European Cup. Ronald Koeman and Hristo Stoichkov celebrated wildly, and definitely went a bit overboard with the alcohol. At least, that's what they say. NBA referees have clear instructions on how to handle any conflict in the court. But what are they supposed to do when rival players kiss each other? This ref just hit both with a technical foul.
I always say she just wanted some of my deliciousness.
We were just trying to make sweet love, that's about it.
What do Iker Casillas and Oleksandr Zinchenko have in common? They're both married to sports journalists.
Todo el partido y luego volvemos a los, ¿no?
Studia.
Well, that was actually a bit of a lie. Casillas and Sarah are already divorced. Shaquille O'Neal is the only player who throws down a powerful dunk and, in the very next moment, kisses his opponent on the head.
On Tracy McGrady, I kind of Dick Pavetta style as he ran back.
Hey, what did you say?
On Tracy McGrady, I kind of Dick Pavetta style as he ran back.
The rivalry between Zenit and Spartak is known as one of the most heated in Russian football. But after seeing this moment, it's hard for me to believe that. Some basketball fans believe that LeBron James can trade any of his teammates, and that leads to bad chemistry on his teams. His teammates kissing during a timeout proved this wrong. Until recently, I had never heard of a sport called netball. Simply put, it's essentially women's basketball, where you're not allowed to dribble the ball. The only highlight I had seen and the reason why I found out about the sport was this video.
Between Melbourne and Adelaide, Vixens captain Sherelle McMahon planted a kiss on her opponent, Monia Gerard.
And as soon as I did it, I thought,
Coffee, he's been... Uh-oh. How far can you go with this, boys? I know closeness is closeness. Well, it means a lot for the...
Golden State fans had a good laugh when a terrible pass from a Dallas player led to a turnover. However, this woman wasn't laughing. The ball hit her straight in the face. Although it wasn't his fault, Kevin Durant came up to apologize.
Currently giving Kevin Durant with a kiss.
The same thing happened when Durant played for Oklahoma, but this time he was the one to blame.
She got hit with the ball and she gets a kiss from Kevin Durant.
If you can't intimidate your opponent, confuse him. That is exactly the rule a nice defender follow when facing Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Right in the middle of a game, LeBron James kissed his teammate's mom. This teammate was his son, Bronny, so no drama here. Sporting Lisbon is the team where Cristiano Ronaldo made his professional debut. However, some local fans have a different goat. When Barcelona played in Lisbon, this Portuguese fan ran onto the field just to kiss Messi's boot.
¿Le besa la bota?
In May of 2018, Buffon played his final match for Juventus after 17 years with the club. And since Italians are passionate and expressive people, there were plenty of hugs and kisses on the pitch. though just a year later, the keeper returned to his beloved club. If you want a kiss from an NBA player, all you need is a ticket worth a few $1,000s and some patience, waiting for one of these giants to accidentally land on you.
He didn't get the three to go, then trying to save it in. What an effort.
Yasiel Puig has a close bump with the Los Angeles Dodgers as hitting coach.
There's one. There's two. And then there's three.
Those two. And here it goes.
Yes, tradition. Oh, that was aggressive.
Turner.
He wiped his mouth.
LeBron's drive to the basket ended with a one-and-done kiss for a Heat fan.
And his hustle pays off. Got the field goal and the foul. Back-to-back games for LeBron James of over 30 points.
How about Ray Allen, where they recognize where the pass should go?
Fighters use face-offs as a way to intimidate their opponents. But when I see two people staring into each other's eyes for a few seconds, I can't help but think of it in a more romantic light. And sometimes it actually turns out that way.
Chisora on the left, Baker on the right, and that.
Cristiano Ronaldo has one of the greatest careers in football history, but even the best have bad days. On March 26, 2018, Portugal lost 0-3 to the Netherlands, and CR7 embarrassed himself by asking for a penalty in this moment. A pitch invader who kissed him and took a selfie only added insult to injury. In 2014, Sevilla won their third Europa League title, defeating Benfica on penalties. Here's how Ivan Rakitic and Daniel Carrizo celebrated their victory.
Fusione che ricorda anche, ci sono dei precedenti, no, di...
English midfielder Lee Mansell had a unique approach to dealing with opponents. Here he is distracting a goalkeeper during a free kick, and this is his way to, quote, diffuse the situation.
Mansell and JJ O'Donnell come into...
Gael Monfils was a bit too sweaty after his training session. Olivier Giroud scored from a Mathieu Debuchy assist against Germany, and here's how they celebrated.
France take the lead, and a very straightforward move indeed.
For a player who had just picked up their 5th foul, Dwight Howard made a pretty bold move.
Fouls Dorsey. That's the 5th. Lewis just got some affection from Dwight Howard.
Laurent Blanc and Fabien Barthez were very close friends. Before every national team match, they followed a ritual. Blanc would kiss Barthez on the head for good luck.
Alors que, bien sûr, on n'est pas superstitieux.
I'm not sure if it worked, but in 1998, they won the World Cup.
On ne pensait pas le rêver dans notre plus beau rêve. Eh bien voilà, ça s'est fait.
An Australian ball girl stole the show twice at the Davis Cup. First, she slipped on the court. Then, she got a kiss from Alexander Zverev.
Das ist eigentlich die Basis, das ist die Base, von der aus dann die Turniere auch.
This episode ended with a kiss, but if Shaquille O'Neal had come at me like that, I would have shit my pants.
By Pendergraft. And Shaq ends up in the front row with hugs and love for everybody.
The match between River Plate and Boca Juniors is probably the biggest and possibly the most heated derby in all of South America. When Claudio Caniggia scored a hat-trick against River Plate, he and Diego Maradona couldn't hold back their emotions.
Going downhill, and they say it's off him. You got to be really quick. Got to be quick. But LeBron, always mindful.
A friendly match between Sweden and Argentina ended 3-2 in Argentina's favor, with neither Zlatan Ibrahimovic nor Messi managing to score. Another notable moment was a Barcelona fan invading the pitch. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content. And see you next time.